Hello everyone, Avaira is here. Let's continue the Outer Worlds. And straight to DLC that we're about to finish, hopefully. Because yeah, the main plot finally came to its conclusion, of DLC. So, Hudson Hayden is alive, and the administrator Ludovico is trying to seal you inside the distillery. Follow Hayden and try to find a way. I did. So now I need to meet with her in penthouse, and that's exactly where I am.
It's strange. When you walk through that door, I half expected to see Belinda. Belinda and I practically shared a life. Losing her feels like losing a limb. She's conspicuous by her absence.
I'm sorry. This must be difficult for you.
I appreciate the sympathy, Inspector. Thank you. I'll appreciate your help even more. We shut down Ludovico's distillation plant, but he's not gonna sit idly by. If he can't use Spectrum Brown to infect the colony, he'll resort to some kind of backup plan. I stole this formula from Dr. Blossom, a failed prototype of Spectrum Brown. Look at this. The prototype had the opposite effect, and actually made you immune to the parasites.
Let me see. So, your immune system could destroy the parasites before the larval stage.
Precisely. I see we're in your wheelhouse, Inspector. Or do you prefer Doctor? We're going to need 2 ingredients. A sample of essence of sprat, and 1 intact pod of parasite eggs. Cedric's warehouse in the Piraeus spaceport almost certainly carries a batch of sprat essence. As for the pod, I'd check the Wilderness Reserve if I were you.
So I need to go to Wilderness after all. Well, I should be able to synthesize an effective antiparasitic.
You're a scientist and an inspector? You really are full of surprises.
I wasn't an inspector.
I borrowed a centrifuge from the research lab. Use the ingredients to synthesize an antiparasitic.
Alright.
I'm glad I could count on your expertise. Once you're finished, head to the pilot house. We'll hijack the control system and disperse the cure into the atmosphere. That should kill off most of the parasites.
Well, could get her in there, but she might need it for herself. Neither is probably a scientific weapon counts at least, although hard to say. It's gonna shoot in exactly with, well, very low caliber and as far as I understand actually with needles. With some liquid. So I'm not sure they need it. Hi, Hachiman. Well, Cedric in theory will want a piece of Ludovica. I can recruit his help.
I like the way you think, Inspector. We could use another ally. I know Cedric. There's nothing he wants more than a chance to eliminate Ludovico. We could use him on our side. Best of luck, Inspector. I'm counting on you.
She kind of reminds me of Blazkowicz from Wolfenstein. Maybe it's just massive jaw, I don't know. But kind of she would work absolutely perfectly for one of the Wolfenstein series as a protagonist. The character, the behavior, the way of speaking, the appearance, all kind of match like sister of Blazkowicz or something. His daughter. Although his daughter actually by the last game were quite different. Alright, I wanted to ask you also about Belinda.
I'm not accustomed to talking about Belinda, but I'm also not accustomed to the kind of sympathy you showed me earlier. So I'll make an exception for you.
Please
Belinda
don't.
and I shared the role of Helen, but she was also the only person who knew the real me. To the rest of the colony, I'm Halcyon Helen, but to my sister, I was just Ruth. I could be myself around Belinda, and she could be herself around me. She was my only sister, but she was also my only friend.
People know you, Ruth Bellamy. Was it hard for Belinda to keep herself secret?
No. Belinda enjoyed the secrecy. She could slip into the role of Halcyon Helen, attend social events on my behalf, perform a few stunts, deliver a few lines. And then, when she grew tired of all the people and all the attention, all she had to do was slip out of the role and be my sister again. She was the secret twin. She had a comfortable life in the shadows, an easier life. I made sure of that.
It sure was still risky to bring her here. But they managed, and I suppose she was exactly in this, crate that was delivered separately. Well, yeah. It's all understandable now. That's all I wanted to know.
I'm glad I could satisfy your curiosity.
Kind of was curious about the date and the sportsman guy. That's probably why were the problems. But maybe there's some different reasons. Alright, actually she can tell me the whole story, how it happens. Why not actually? Let's not leave white spots. I want to hear the whole story. Tell me what happened.
It's a long story, Inspector.
We have a bit of time.
It was supposed to be just another marketing job. Rizzo's wanted Halcyon Helen to be the face of Spectrum Brown. Some hideous concoction served with a dead parasite. All we had to do was spend a few weeks on Eridanos, shake some hands, sign a few autographs, drink a bottle of Spectrum Brown in front of a camera, and try to smile. Belinda didn't want to go. But I wanted a change of scenery. In any case, we couldn't possibly say no.
Why didn't Belinda want to go?
Belinda always hated endorsement deals. They felt cheap to her, inauthentic. She always believed her first priority was to our fans, and not the company that bought us out.
Understandable so. And what made her change her mind?
Nothing. She took the job when I did. Belinda was an idealist, and her ideals died with her. Belinda and I arrived on Eridanos and played our usual game of trading places. We were practically flawless. Even Ludovico didn't know about us. Belinda was unhappy for the first few days, but then she met Bertie Holcomb. Bertie treated her like a human being and not just an Aetherwave icon. They were just about perfect.
Well, except for his temper problem. I found the ruined picnic.
Bertie has a dreadful temper. I was worried about Belinda for a while, but she told me he'd never lay a finger on her, and I took her at her word. Bertie wasn't the person I should have kept an eye on. It was Ludovico. I had a feeling Ludovico was hiding something. Belinda stayed busy socializing with the celebrities around the complex. That gave me some time to do a little digging.
Yeah, here and you insisted on the tour of the labs.
I saw everything. The test subjects, the parasites. Spectrum Brown was never safe to drink. Those harmless, dead parasites at the bottom of every bottle. They were just dormant. They would have sold out in a month. This colony loves novelty. They'll eat up any new product we toss their way. A new cereal, a new Spectrum flavor. Ludovico knows that. From Emerald Vale to Byzantium, a parasite in every brain and a grin on every face. Every last one of us trapped behind a mask of joy. That's what Ludovico wants.
Well, Ludovico realized what you were up to. He thought you'd expose his plans.
I was careless. I was risking Belinda's life every step of the way, and I never even realized. My regrets are my own to bear. But for what it's worth, thank you. Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
Well, yeah, that's end of story. I couldn't ask about robots and other things. But yeah, I guess they did it, because who else? Well, Alright. And another level up. Oof. So many level up. I got like, I don't know, around 15 levels here. And despite that, I'm still struggling to kill any fauna here on this wilderness. By the point level 20, I get 2 levels ups in a row. Okay. Kinda reasonable to raise handguns, but at the same time, do I have enough of everything else? I can unlock, we can raise to 100. Lockpicking, I would say I need to raise a bit more. Just always have it. I'm right now debuffed, but that's okay. Persuasion and other things, I mostly have enough. Science and engineering could be raised, but so far I have enough. So I need to actually invest in handguns because my handgun sucks in general. Guns. But mostly I like this pistol, so it's reasonable to improve it. Because if I get it to higher points, crits will ignore armor, and I can do 100% crits when I'm shooting, let's say, after killing someone. So that's a good bonus. Debuffed enemy critical chance by 20. Also minor penetration damage. In any case, yeah, that's good. My perks. Not sure how much I need really. I think only improvements for slow motion left. Oh, there are movement speed, but yeah, just on its own I don't need more than this. It will be quite an immersive to move much faster. Movement penalty to accuracy. No, it doesn't really work. At least I didn't notice. Already moving fast in slow motion, but can be a bit faster. Let's increase the range with which on target object. Oh no, I don't need any highlights. Quite open damage. No, just reset companion builds. No, I don't need anything related to companions. This is also related to companions, so yeah, nothing to take here. Pretty much. There is only 25% movement speed and TTD. Ranged weapon sway. It's supposed to be an important thing, but it doesn't really matter, surprisingly. When you're actually aiming and not just shooting in the middle of the screen, then it actually works fine. Especially with pistol, 0 issues. Net low health, so do increase damage. Last time I died, and that was the only one time, I think, on the whole island, I died because I was shot, oh no, it was 2 times, okay. The last time I died, I got shot. I didn't even get this red screen and stuff because I was, I guess, half HP or something. And second shot killed me. Because this and this was so OP. I have best possible armor, toughness, everything, and I get 2 shot at. That's absolutely insane. So no, the skill quite useless. If I'm low HP, I should hide the cover, find a cover and just shove a hidden. I need medicine instantly. Headshot skill explode damage nearby is nah. I mean, too unrealistic. When you use the inhaler, you don't companion. Yeah. Don't have done companions. Effect damage received lower, plus damage received. Well, it's technically will increase my toughness, so that can be taken. Even if it's not big of a difference. That's for melee. And detection radius. So yeah, pretty much you have toughness and 24% movement speed. Let's take toughness then. I mean, I always can take sprint also, because faster sprint wouldn't harm, even if I don't really need it. Because spring is already very fast. At least it feels quite fast. Alright, I'm done with this. But of course, can I connect anything? There is no response. Logic of a city should be explored already, yeah? Should be destroyed. Let's see. You've discovered the formula for an effective antiparasitic. synthesize the antiparasitic, disperse it through Eridanus' atmosphere, and put an end to Ludovico's plans. So, I need essence of sprout, administration green tea formula. The warehouse foreman in the previous space program might know about it. Yeah, this should logically work with me nicely, and I even can get them as my enemies. At least I can try to persuade them. In the parasite egg pond, Resistance was harvesting them in the cave network and the wilderness. Oh, yeah, I need to get to the cave again. I get it. Cedric is unlikely enemy in your fight against Administrator Ludovico. Speak to him in the spaceport. I would say spaceport first then. That makes sense. What's my situation? Yeah, I need to repair things. Repair, tinker maybe something, although I tinkered everything to maximum possible, pretty much. Whether it will cost my kidney. Okay, repair. Let's see, tinkering. Oof, 10,000. Please, no. That's too expensive. Nah, like it's not worth. Difference is so tiny, like 400 or 413. It just doesn't matter. At this point, and so on doesn't matter. Yeah, this gun was very high level originally, so I can boost it without paying too much. Yeah, pretty much double damage of the pistol. Good for long range because its range is also higher. So 5,000 is not worth it. Okay, this one. Yeah, I actually can improve this machine gun. Bit questionable to use it really. 150 is enough. Like, it's doing highest DPS in game so far. The problem with it, it's only 60 capacity and I cannot modify it, which is a shame. Would be actually good to modify it. Alright, not just that I need any discrepancy amplifier really with me. Maybe we should keep this exactly. It's a good weapon, surely. Just still doesn't work good enough versus a bunch of enemies. Is anything need to be reloaded? No, seems fine. Right. Save game save. Oh yeah, one more thing. How much medicine do I have? Have all the food. That's 0 problems. Drink strength. Oh yeah, I have 40 caffeine, but that's pretty much the only caffeinated drinks I have left. Oh no, wait a second. Need this one. It's also caffeinated. I'm just non-stop my character and have addiction to food, which is surely impossible thing. And also, yeah, always eating caffeinated. Oh, hello, Trickster. Alright.
What floor would you like to visit?
The killing floor. Okay, exit Grand Corner. Right, time to pay a visit to this slug leader. In spaceport. I need this chemicals from him, plus I need his, I don't know, help maybe? At least would be nice to know that he's on my side and not on Ludovico. Or Ludovico, or whatever. So yeah. Couple runs and hopefully we'll be done with this DLC. Like, it was a good one in general, but yes, it's a bit too dragging. Especially all the investigation done long ago. And mostly now fetch things. Although now we come to actually a grand finale. Huh? Don't you dare. That's a problem. Oh, how many of you are here?
hear something? Maybe. Never felt so damn.
Can you not?
Something's bumming me out. What's this out of then?
Did I say something? Maybe? Something's bumming me out.
How tough they are.
Feels fun.
This pistol doing 400 damage.
Get
That's insane.
bumming me out.
Okay, I would say they're quite immune to any damage but in energy. How could I miss? Well, if this will not persuade him to join me, then I don't know. Because they all went crazy. Huh? And actually the fact that they all went crazy without apparently covered with too many parasites means that the plan is heavily flawed. I mean, it's quite apparent that shoving parasites that control the body is a bad idea in general, especially in large scale. But the original plan of the corporation was to only make people feel themselves happy and want to buy more of the shit. And get exclusive rights to sell such thing. But seems like the host gone crazy everywhere. And then pistol is useless versus them, despite the high damage. He's not here. Well, can I get his plasma gun then, if he's not here anyway? Hand cannon. Don't mind me. That looks like unique vermin. 402 damage. This thing doing even more damage. Not entirely sure why. Fire explosive packed slugs that burst in a wide area of impact. Guarantees that your coworkers will think twice before scheduling meetings without you. Can it be modified? Really? Well, they have one slot that's already used for crit damage. It can be on a 6 guns. I mean, let's see. It's actually explosive rounds. That can be tuned even further than my usual one. Also different type. Although what type of damage it is? Probably still physical. Let's see. Let's return damage type physical, yeah. It doesn't change anything. It can have a yeah, that's the difference. But it should do more damage in general, so it's not a bad gun. But yeah, he's not anywhere in office. If there's any no terminal anything. That's all noted. Yep, no information here. Nothing here. Okay. Terminal powered off. Amazing. Well, I need to go to the warehouse, I guess. Although, yeah, hard to say where he should be. He's not here, that's for sure. Never everybody went crazy on the way. Vending machines, that can be useful. In theory. I need to buy all the coffee nuts. All the coffee nuts I can get. No drinks. 36 level armor, my. I am 36 level. Yes, please. And 36 level helmet. Amazing. That's quite good. Yeah, that's vermin. The guns. This one 36 though, by the way. And then only 396 damage. So pistol doing actually more damage than sniper rifle. Plasma guns now 30. So actually, yeah, now there is a chance to buy even better weapons. Actually need to pay attention then. The guns I have. Yeah, 36, but I'm not using this type. Yeah, this armor is level 17. Very useful. Now the guns here. Oh yeah, Tinker Station, amazing. Okay, then I need to change my armor. It's my armor 38, 37 level, which is better than this one, but this one can be improved further. Because it's not cost that much. Oh yeah. Pretty much can be used at the maximum. Now it's 41. 137 armor, that's insane. And I still can be killed very fast. But okay, that at least give me a chance to survive. And now his gun. I'm curious to see how much damage it will be. It's actually boosted better than original gun. Because given 16.5 per level. 500 damage. Well, I should waste all the rest of my money. 500 damage. The nuance that my main gun also have double. Actually, no, it's not double, it's only 9 rounds capacity. That's not that big of a difference. The handgun is fancy. Yeah, I guess I can replace it. Something like this.
What could be trying to infect me? So keep your distance. Yourself.
Even with crit, it's still 3 headshots. Don't that they have too high armor, logic is they shouldn't. They probably just have tons of HP, because whatever weapons I'm using I still need multiple shots. I have around 1500 of HP, which is insane. I guess until we will move, they're friendly, but I will move.
Law, how'd you get in here alive? You
Oh no, he's still fine.
alive, yeah? And not one of them? No,
I'm not.
You look clean. Good. You'd better get inside with the others.
Alright. Let me check what you have here. Oh yeah. More coffee nights. Shotgun 34 level. Could be boosted, but shotgun's not that great. Here's actually, to be fair, nothing is great. This enemies is so tough that nothing really works good versus them. Blood. Why there is blood here? Okay, there's a lot of Rukus here, that's for sure.
If worse comes to worse, remember, I don't have much muscle on me.
Yes, I have a lot of spreads here.
Oh, muscle is the part that...
There's a girl here. Is a spread? Now there is only a huge damn spread. Probably they can hang.
Everybody's turning violent all of a sudden. I had to put one of them down. Slugs
Where are
came
the
spilling out
specials
of his gut.
spreads? Okay. Let's go up. Much that I can get anything from them? Oh yeah.
Inspector,
Here's
you made
Cedric.
it. Well done. I'm afraid you may find the spaceport is, at the moment, less hospitable than usual. My apologies. Regardless, you must have some purpose here. Do tell.
No, yeah. Oh, well. And the guy is behind everything. Will you help me take him down?
Oh, My. You mean Lou was up to no good this whole time?
What a surprise. Well, it gets worse. He would infect all of the colony with slugs.
It's an ambitious plan, I'll give him that. But tell me, why should I help you, Inspector?
Because he apparently wants to own this place. What's the options? I'm appealing to your better nature here.
Always best to make sure a man has a better nature before you appeal to it. All right, but you're not to take this as confirmation I have one. Understood? You can expect slug support. I'll arrange for my agents to meet you at the distillation station.
Well, what's the options? Wait a second, how do you know I was handed it there?
There are slugs in the Spectrum Brown bottles, Inspector. I am operating on the theory that this is, perhaps, not good. As thrilled as I am to assist you in taking down Lou, we have barricaded ourselves in here for a reason. I imagine you have a plan for getting out of the spaceport safely?
Well, I'm going to disperse an antiparasitic. It's almost ready.
Are you really? Inspector, you are a marvel. Excellent work. I'll admit, I'm awfully fond of my agents. To see them restored will be a great weight off my soul. Thank you.
So, what exactly happened here?
Whew, whatever it was, it happened quickly. Like a wave sweeping across the shore. We were overrun. Survivors are still trickling in. We've put out a call to slug agents not at the docks to keep their distance. With the warehouse's stores, slug could hold out here for weeks, easily. Possibly months.
Okay, I'm working together with Helen to create an antiparasitic, and we need essence of spread.
With Helen? You don't say.
Oh yeah. It's an August reason we have time for.
That's not terribly surprising, considering present circumstances. This anti-parasitic, it would restore my people to their original, non-infected selves? Safely?
Yes? Well, probably.
You do inspire confidence, Inspector. Well, I'll take my people's probable cure over their guaranteed death.
Yes.
Coincidentally enough, Slug can supply you with essence of Sprat.
That's
Ella
convenient.
Tinsley, the warehouse foreman, you remember her? There's a package on the desk in her office. You'll find the essence of Sprat you need in there.
Whatever doing there. Who even ordered it as a spread?
Oh, I wouldn't like to say. A customer-supplier confidentiality and all that. Now then, is there anything else I can do for you while you're here?
No, that's all for now. Alright, I need to grab it. That should be here. Oh yeah, she's also here. There are any bottles here.
Hey, Inspector! You're alive! That's terrific!
I need essence of spread. Do you have any in storage?
You need... what? Why?
It's for antiparasitic I'm working on.
No kidding. I should have known you'd be on top of things. That must be what's on my desk. We just got it in. Couldn't find it on any of our shipping orders, and none of us could figure out what in law's name it was. You're welcome to it. Just so you know, it's got a bit of a weird smell.
That's fine. Stay safe.
You too, Inspector.
Alright. So... we have desk. Did I already get it? I maybe did. Let me check. No, I have no passwords, no. Nothing really, I need to grab it somewhere. Mention icon HUD desk. Whatever, wherever it is. Because there is a lot of mess here. So we have Vestas copper knockhead. This lock contains a small picture of a young dashing woman. On the interior door of the knockhead, the following is inscribed. Even if we have to live on the rest of our lives in exile, you'll always be royalty to me. Sarayuka. Sarayuka sounds for some reason familiar, but... This big package, it's all not it. How am I supposed to get it? Where am I supposed to get it? I'm confused. I don't have it. It's all old items. Exercise cigarettes. Oh yeah, this essence. Does it look like a random bottle? Alright, I have this thing. Now I need to go to the wilderness. I need a parasite egg pod. This was harvesting them in the cave, and I need to go to the cave then. Run room. No, straight to wilderness. Some of these guys will help me, hopefully. Or at least I'm for sure now know that they will not stand in my way. And that's something. But yeah, interesting that all the people who drink this Spectre Brown became controlled suddenly, like a wave he mentioned. As far as I noticed in different records of scientists here, the slugs might be controlled by some mega slugs. That was noticed. And also, there was mentioned that they can grow infinitely in size. So, somewhere in this place might be one huge ass slug. Like, really big one. Okay, what about this stuff? Yeah, spitting bullets like crazy. But doesn't do much. Where's that one? Oh yeah. Not sure that headshots helps even. Maybe they do. But it's easy to just shoot in their bodies now. Can I stop taking damage from whatever that is? Get some long debuff. Get probably the strongest pistol in game. And still need a bunch of shots to kill these things. Yeah, that's the way. Main thing to not die on the way. But yeah, this machine gun, as much as it is kinda good on DPS, it's beating all the bullets very fast, and if there's a bunch of enemies, it's just then doing nothing, because I need to reload. An enemy is still alive, creating more problems than actually good. Nah, these birds respawn again. Okay, at least I should one-shot them. Eesh. Our damage. One shot to kills. It's a good pistol. It doesn't look too unnatural visually how it works. And at the same time it's quite effective. For one shot, stronger only huge plasma guns that need some charging. Outside of it, this weapon doing the most momentary damage to possibly can get. I mean, maybe another DLC or some at the end of the game will be something better, but I'm not sure. I suspect that this DLC actually, in all the bad traditions of some games, fully breaking the balance, and when I will return to the main campaign I will just one-shot everything. But we'll see. Because previously on the main campaign I one-shot at everything with my previous gun. That was twice weaker than current. So now this one will be much stronger. I don't know how scaling works here, and is there is any scaling. But that we'll find out. Okay, the cave should be here. And the way is something like this. So a lot of things. Yeah, alternatively I could enter through this place, but it's 100% infected with many of the people. And the reason why I don't want to go there, not actually kill all these people. Oh yeah, the things I should be especially careful. Yeah, this gun is good. Shots even mega can need. I think it's the wrong way, but I don't really remember. Also, what ammunition is this gun using heavy? Oh yeah, it's using heavy ammunition. Using so small amount of it, so it's whatever in general. Oh yeah, that's a place with hunters. And this present still fine. Don't have parasites. I don't like this. So many shots in vulnerable spot. Oh, that's not good. Oh, but it's dead actually. Can you die? It's insane. Absolutely insane. It's a Duraven. Yeah, it's already half broken. Yeah, we need to repair it. Actually, should start buying maybe a weapon parts. It actually was Mantiquin. Yeah, I was curious how tough local Mantiquins. That tough. Quite deadly. There are eaten tourists here. Kinda needed to find them, but I don't really care that much after all the mess that's going on here. That's some abandoned picnic place. That's a lot of them. Fighting them is no joke. This is actually the wrong way. I need to move around to the right. The flames, welcome. Yeah, I'm kind of between two hordes of the things. And I don't really want to aggro them. This is so incredibly tough here. The cave should be somewhat close. I'm not entirely sure that I remember correctly. But someone this way. Probably. Oh yeah, this is the road that lead to it. The problem is, creatures in the cave probably respawned. And that was quite painful to find them. At least I should get the safe when I enter there. Oh yeah, the problem is, even to get there, I need to fight other things. This is Inspector still chilling here.
Did we win?
I'm not sure that we'll win. Quite risky to find.
The architect saved us.
Sort of. Kind of brought the danger. But at the same time, at least dealt with that. That should be the cave. So I need some kind of eggs of theirs. Not sure what to find it, I didn't notice anything like this last time. At the same time, I didn't search for it. Actually, here plasma gun can be not too bad. Surprisingly enough, they're actually all dead. They were incredibly tough and online. But I think they still stay dead. That's very convenient to me. Right, now I need to find just eggs. Then... although somebody making noises there. Now there's some in this part of the cave. I don't see anything that would look like an egg. Nothing. Something closer to the laboratory, I suppose. That's already exit. Maybe this weird things. Oh yeah, parasite egg pod. This vaguely gelatinous egg pod contains a parasite native to Eridanus, still in its larval stage. The egg pod pulses and detach. Well, I have the thing. I better go the same road, I guess, back. Because if I'll go through the laboratory, then I will bump into all these fans of profitability that will definitely attack me. And I will have to kill them instead of saving them. The less people I will kill on the way, the better. Where should I also mix this stuff? Let's see. So we can install a centrifuge from the RNDD labs. Use the centrifuge found in your penthouse and synthesize the cure. Don't worry, the centrifuge is practically foolproof. Perfect. I'm not that smart, I guess. So if it's foolproof, very good for me. And the citizens can sleep safe. If I will need to use only foolproof device. Better avoid any noises. Any humans, because they can be infected, and any noises. Because noises belongs to not friendly fauna. Primals. They usually don't attack if you're not coming too close. Nah, not canyons. I don't wanna find them really. There's one wrong move and I will be crippled. If I will be crippled, I will need to very slowly move back. That looks like a giant slug. Oh, it's a snake. Very fat snake. Okay. Yeah, this is not the exit. This way. Actually, well, yeah. Can I teleport anyway? Could teleport into the ship, but it actually will take similar amount of time as running back to the penthouse. So running it is. It is what it is. Such a strange place, like why would anybody need to build things like this? I mean secrecy, but this place literally available for tourists. Maybe just to make it fancy for tourists, and that's possible I guess. Outside of it, like, we're wasting so much money on engines. We just follow these corporations that cut in on everything sounds not that reasonable. They could just build on any other place. On any other planet. Or even on this one maybe, but just not in the sky. But I guess whatever makes rich people fancy. How armor parts looks like even? I don't think that I can buy them here. This probably would be reasonable. This pistol's 32 now. Yeah, they're doing much lower damage. Weapon parts, that's how they look like. Quite expensive actually. Just not sure. Kind of the main source of money is selling weapons and armor. At the same time, how to get pieces then. I guess better break it, because I'm getting around 6 pieces per weapon currently. 4 to 6 pieces, and if one piece costs 30, it's actually more reasonable to break them. I mean, in case if I need parts, and I kinda need them. Although we'll see how it will be on the main quest when we return to it. At the same time, there is also second DLC. I didn't see any signs of it, maybe it will appear only after finishing the first one. Not sure how it's supposed to work. Alright, back to penthouse.
What floor would you like? If you see
Oh,
black,
wait a second, that's the wrong one. No. Surprisingly, people here not crazy, actually. Despite that. Back to penthouse. Alright. So first thing first, we'll remember to repair things. Break down. I don't need grenade launcher, it's not that good. This one can be used instead of grenade launcher because it can do up to 7 plus damage. If I need all in damage. Well, pistol I can give to someone. I actually can give it any. Armor replacement. Pistol replacement. Yeah. Definitely could use better armor. And better helmet. Although actually this helmet is better. Okay. Surprisingly enough. Figure what he's using. Oh yeah. Use them even better. Alright. And then I can break down the rest. Oh, that's probably better to sell. Centrifuge, where it is? She brought it here, but I don't see it anywhere. Not sure where it's supposed to be, huh? And how big it's supposed to be. I would assume that I need to talk to her. Because I don't see any device around.
Good to see you, Inspector. What can I do for you?
No, she can do anything. Should be somewhere here. Somewhere. Special acute sensor apparatus. I don't think I have such a distinctive name. Here are the models include the speakers that would emit "look at that" loud decibels. This feature has been disabled. That still doesn't help. What a mess. Oh, this thing. Okay. Well, pour an essence of spread and parasite eggs. But wait a second, let's examine it. You see a small label stuck against the side of the device. The label reads, Resus Laboratory Centrifuge. No training required. All Resus laboratory equipment has been designed for use by the unskilled worker. Insert ingredients, push buttons, and watch it spin. Back the label. Okay, can be something inside, but I can't say it. Don't have no dexterity, I suppose. Alright, let's put the stuff there. The essence of spread smells vaguely like the rest and go on the groundbreaker, or possibly as a canteen in Edgewater. It is difficult to place, but your eyes water all the same. The parasite eggs sink into concoction, sizzling. You activate the centrifuge. The device does its work without any additional input from you. A sphere of bright colors entertains your eyes, and a few moments later, you hear a bright chime. Alright. I guess it's done. Do I have it in my intro or what? Because there was no sound or anything. Yeah, I have the formula. Can be injected into the redundant atmospheric controls. Wherever that is. I probably know actually where it is.
That should do the trick. Take the antiparasitic to the pilot house. We're gonna hijack the atmospheric controls.
No, I don't need him either. Alright. That was the plan. Do I need anything? Actually, surprisingly, kind of sleepy. I think that's why I get it. So caffeinoids seems like have some limit to work. I need to sleep from time to time because they're not recovering anymore. All right, let's rest then a bit before all this because I'm pretty debuffed. Let's get myself some sleep. Sleep is good. Sleep is life. Yep, now I'm good.
What floor would you like to visit?
Exit. What else can I do? Yeah, that's the pilot house. I think I've been there. There was a mascot. That's all I can remember.
Hey, Inspector.
Hey, indeed. Okay, what's the chance that the place will be overrun by controlled parasites? Probably quite high. Yeah, there was a shop. On the other hand, who could drink the Spectrum vodka? Logically, not that many people. But I can hear a lot of noises from security, for example. I can tell that there are some parasites inside. But do not open it for now. Jump, 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 jump. Sprint's making noises everywhere. Was somebody shooting someone? Oh yeah. I don't like it. I don't want to see happiness. Not like this. I promise I don't want to damage with only this one. They're actually doing good damage. Actually can be useful. Speedy made barrel? What the hell is this? What's some new mod? Rate of fire 15%. Oh no, wait, this one was just not the most popular one. Okay, should be somewhere inside. I suspect that inside I will be on my own. It's some sort of a museum. It's in control. Oh yeah, that's the place. Surprisingly, no people inside. I mean, it's not like museum's supposed to be popular, but still. Okay, let's check this terminal as well, why not? Welcome to Walkout. Terrorist ramp. Vault. Has the captain even read my proposal yet? I know she's not big on details, so try this next time you talk to her. If I don't stop those rays from nesting the engines, there won't be a gyroscope for her to realign. Yes, I know, that's a later problem. Don't mention that part. Delbert, good news. The plans were approved and we sent you the requested materials. You can find your cabling in the terraforming control room. We don't have any spare screwdrivers, but try some spork and forks. The dirtier, the better. A little grease actually helps loosen the screws. Alright. It's not so helpful. Of course, if I will not need to fix anything.
Greeting protocols suspended. All non-essential protocols suspended. Phaeton is standing by for larval compound dispersal.
Larval compound dispersal. What's your status?
Reactor stable. Compound dispersal may commence.
Well, disperse this instead.
Affirmative. Dispersing.
So they disperse parasites in the water here, or air. Wow, we can only hope that it will work actually. It will not kill the host.
Incoming message from Rizzo's distillation station.
So he didn't
What have
explode
you
it.
done? What in law's name have you done? You hijacked our atmosphere. Are you trying to kill us all? No. You're trying to kill my symbiotes. I'm not going to let you destroy everything I've built. I can still fix this. I can undo the damage you've done.
End of transmission.
I guess I need to go and find a clamp in there. So, you stopped the spread of the parasitic infection. Oh no. Ludovico has retreated into the depth of the destination station. Find him and put a stop to the parasite threat once and for all. He sealed himself off in the destination station. Well, for resealed players who have some plasma guns. A bit of backtracking now. Because of course. So the station, actually it's close enough to not run much, so okay, it's not too bad actually. And logically shouldn't be any controlled holes or anything. At least for now. Damn, so they actually spread parasites here. That people get it from samples of this vodka, but actually no. How they planning to throw it? Well, I guess because they can control. They have some sort of device. Or, I don't know, controlled snug, to say. Not sure how they even controlled people to trigger them. It doesn't make sense. Or maybe they overdose them with parasites after all. Because they only should be agitated in this case. This guy's actually infected. Yeah, this host still. Oh, this one's definitely covered with too many parasites. I think they swim in this water with parasites. Can't wait to leave this place. The question is which way should I go? For the main one or not? And another level up. Alright. What should I level up? Yeah, let's say continue leveling up gun. Just a little bit more and I will start ignoring armor with crits. And I'm often doing crits. Oh, damn it.
I just wanted to make you smile!
Funny.
Damn, he's tough. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, at least these guys have an excuse. They're controlled by parasites. So probably cannot feel pain even. Oh yeah, now the door is open. Perhaps it was buried. Do you need to repair the gun? Oh, it will do. Red rockets. I mean, I will not say no. And actually I can repair everything. Perfect. At least I can repair this. Which is the most useful. Also I can tinker. Yeah, it's hardly worth it. Too expensive. And this is also actually too expensive for now. At least I repaired. Actually now hobo. Was filthy rich. But after all the upgrades and became quite a hobo. This is still some good news. Guessing by that I will fix my situation. Oh, yeah. There is a worker here. Looks like a normal one. I'm just fine for hiking. Oof. Because I'm good at that. Alright, there is the destination station. Pressure control terminal. Increase pressure levels. Pressure levels increase. Please watch for pipe leakage. Oh no, this guy actually is a zombie as well. They're all actually zombified.
I just want to be your friend.
Oh yeah, that disabled them. That's good. Can I now lower it? No, it will stay like this. Cannot climb there. Alright. Oh, pipe leakage led to this ventilation improved.
That's bumming me out.
So many boxes opened. Let's just land back. Can I? Okay, I get it. Can I just walk through it? It's actually damaging. This. Okay, can I crawl like this at least? Because they have a decent amount of loot here. Reasonable to think. Oh, misclick. Damage, damage.
Real laugh! I said laugh louder!
Eyes running to the left. The speed is insane.
Did I?
Whoa. How did you come here?
Did I hear something? Baby?
Nope.
What could that have been? Funny!
So many of them.
Not gonna. I just wanted to make you. Wanted to make you smile.
It's insane amount of the things here. As I trying to pretend that these huge snacks are coming out of them, The snack's bigger than humans.
I said laugh louder!
Damn, you played away. What a mess. How many of you here? Oh, they all come from top. Whatever is there.
Just wanna be your friend.
I think there's at least one more there.
Bumming me out.
Can't hear you right
I'm sick.
Something's bumming me out. That's not funny. Did I hear something?
Seems like I can damage myself by shooting so close.
Never felt so damn good in
He's
my
still
life.
a knife. Can you not? That's quite ridiculous. How many of them here? How tough they are? Oh. Those workers became controlled. It's a bit sad to kill him, but not much else I can do. Here we go. It's doing damage with this most rare type of damage. The rifle is next here. No, it's not. It's still 120 damage. Doesn't sound that impressive at all. Could install this mod actually for plasma launcher and try it. But in any case I need incrustation for that. Actually it could be a good idea. But I think it lowers damage actually. So maybe it's not that good of an idea. The main problem is that I have no idea how much armor enemies have. Like, is my problem with damage connected to the amount of HP or the armor? Because of the difficulty, it's hard to understand. Nothing I can control here. Let's mark this ping.
I just want to be your friend!
It's shaking. Shaking so active this moment. MK3. That's kind of same-ish. Now, light machine gun was amazing at the beginning, but now it's actually not that great. Assault rifle is better. That one's sealed. Just did a circle. That's Dura. Dura is not good. But yeah, I like this pistol. Used quite a variety of weapon throughout the game. Most except for pistols. I can enjoy the pistol.
They're fine!
I just need a bit of time.
I just wanted to make
bumming me out.
Something's bumming me out. Did I hear?
So many of them. Nice armor. I mean, amount of armor. I guess the reason why I'm going down on money is because enemies not dropping weapons anymore. They're all just puking or smacking or whatever. Don't have any actual weapon. That's some facility. Some documentation, but can be read. A lot of different trash. I really miss the flashlight in this game. There's no flashlight or any way to light up places. Engineering ticket. Everything seems to check out on this tank, but I'm not exactly sure if the liquid it's making is supposed to be glowing or not. I have to send this up to corporate to see if we are working a bioluminescent spectrum flavor or something. Don't remember about this. Break down. I can break down standard things. Whatever. So many extra armor parts. Too many. Because you don't need to repair it that much. But so maybe some. Can I modify on this one? So in theory I could replace it with Factor A. Damage minus 50%. Which makes it questionable. Yeah, it's gonna kill DPS and everything. What's the point of an array? Rare modification that uses it's most expensive modification. I mean, reasonable to try maybe. Maybe they actually have very high armor but not health. If I will screw it up, then whatever I would say. Okay, what can I add more? Very nice. Weapon sprint, crit damage. Rate of fire, crit damage I would say. Although, well yeah, crit damage. I can try to use it versus enemies and see how it will work. What's the damage actually now? 145, 60. Tinker. Is it worth it? Oh yeah, to cost on that much. It's very cheap. It's kind of doing damage lower than on the same level at least as previous model of plasma launcher. But maybe it will be good. Let's see. He is doing Oh, I don't see any huge snacks protecting him. Not sure what he is hoping for. But he surely should have a plan. Maybe he just hoped that I will not reach him throughout this mess. A way to buy something or sell something. Sure, they can sell junk. Yeah, well, let's keep it for now. Yeah, it feels like there will be a boss fight. Oh yeah.
Yes, I know you're hungry. Be patient. I'll feed you soon enough. Just a guess.
So here have the coin.
The one I told you about. The inspector. Welcome. We were just talking about you.
No, looks like there is something behind you. Well, or someone or something.
You and I are standing in the presence of royalty. Don't worry, you'll meet her soon enough. I know what you've done. Hijacked Phaeton. Contaminated the air we breathe with your poison. You think you've saved this colony? All you've done is robbed Halcyon of its last chance at real happiness. And you've angered my queen.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Let him do the monologue. You have one chance, so why not? Well, alright. So what about the queen? What exactly is going on here?
The queen of symbiotes, a creature of endless compassion and unfathomable intelligence. The next sovereign of Halcyon. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to feed you to the queen, and then I'm going to find a way to repair the damage you've done. Don't be afraid. She can smell fear, and it makes her absolutely ravenous. Your Highness.
Whoa.
Dinner is served. Wait, no, not me. Damn! Merciful law! Stop!
That's some biggest snag. I have biggest gun. Am I trapped in this? I don't know. Access machinery controls with machine cluster B. Cluster A. Whoa! Where you came from? Just die already. Yeah, that's not good. Oh. Actually kill that. I just need to grab a gun. Proper one. Not sure about machinery what it did. I guess it did something. Not entirely sure what. But I assume that might be helpful. At least it will not damage me. Oh yeah, this administration postcode grants access to the machine and controls terminals. So you need to hack this one to be able to hack the terminal. But I already did. Same here. Guess Naka was tired of sitting here all this time. Administrator not doing. Oh yeah, access card. Nova burst. What's assault rifle? With the same type of damage here. It's my new plasma gun. Hard to say how it was useful this plasma gun may be useless actually. Oh yeah, there are other things. Guess I need to activate all of them. Or in specific spot. But okay. I just shut it down. Anyway, most reliable way. In regard to uniform. Dodge +5. It doesn't give minus, that's a plus. Or is it medium one? It's probably medium one. This heavy one given this constant defensive helmet gold. This one heavier, but not better than mine. So not much reason. There is a guy here. Who's the parasite?
You made it! I guess happy customers really are repeat customers. Here, I had something I wanted to give you. This is a golden ticket. Good for one free tour of the Purpleberry Orchards. This is my way of showing you that I appreciate you just for being alive.
Well, you could have helped me, you know?
That's a reasonable point, friend. But it turns out you didn't need my help at all.
That is true.
I do regret the untimely demise of our broodmother, but my passenger is flooding my brain with all sorts of happy feelings, so I don't mind all that much.
Understandable. Well, thanks, Harvo, I guess. I suppose Parasite will leave him eventually. Because, well, the air will clean eventually. Back to the same room. Yeah, I'm pretty much done here. And need to leave the place. Right. Second. Oh yeah, I have all the weapons. Does it look anyhow special? Ah. Shooting one by one. So it's semi-auto. So rifles already do a lot of damage and N-rays make that worse. This gun makes it much worse. It's kind of weird because N-rays lower in damage so drastically. Doesn't feel like they're that useful, but hard to say. Didn't test properly. Well, this one costs a lot to sell. I better sell it. Oh, time to leave the place. Guess I can use the elevator, although it's sealed. Still sealed. Maybe it's way back, kinda. Oh yeah. I guess I need to leave it different, yeah? Is there anything I can do here? Not really. Yeah, everything's still here. I'll run back then. So Administrator Nook and his parasite queen are dead. You disperse the powerful antiparasitic into the station's atmosphere. With every breath, the people of Redance fill their lungs with a curative compound. Your work here is done. Options, talk to Cedric and say goodbye to him before leaving Redance. Okay. Your work as a freelance inspector has finally come to an end. Check in with Ada. Why everything is sealed, damn it. I just made a circle here, and should I speak with the guy after all? Because everything locked. Still. And I'm not happy about it. The keycard. But it's not like I can use it anywhere around.
Enjoy the golden ticket, friend!
That doesn't help. That's confusing. Maybe I need to hack something? Or maybe actually to leave this place I need to hack it. Activate also machine. No, just pretty much... Yeah, you need to lure it to a specific spot and then activate it. That's how it works.
This machinery cluster is now active. Please exercise caution.
Sure. It maybe will one-shot me if I run through it. I'm not sure what it will do. But I think it worked only for some time. I'm not sure. In any case, that doesn't lead to my exit from here. Because the ways are sealed. Can't use them. Very weird. Says the least. No terminals, nothing. But the door is sealed. And this door is sealed. Amazing. And this one is sealed. That one? Oh yeah, that one. Oof. What the hell is going on here? Oh yeah, that's where I've been last time, I think. Why everything covered with blood here? That's unclear. Yeah, that's exit. They still control it, damn it. Why would I need to go there? Oh yeah, that's actually a landing pad, okay. Well, time to try this gun then. I think supposed to ignore all the armor. I can just shoot them. But still counts because he's still alive? Yes.
I just want to be your friend!
Knocked him out but didn't kill him. So eventually this upgrade and race is utterly useless. So the primal was after all in health, not in resistance.
Never felt so down.
There's one single guard that tried to find them back.
Just wanted to make you smile.
Oh, he killed the... something. Yeah, Razor Rangers. Wait, it's Razor Rangers? What are they doing here? Ah, it's weird. Supposed to be guards here, not rangers. Alright, in any case, time to return. Just pick with Hen first, I guess. Then with Cedric. Then leave the place. I'm not sure exactly where they are. I would say all of them there, according to the map. Not in the penthouse. But damn, this DLC took quite a while. Like 4 streams pretty much. Quite a huge one. Oh yeah, cheap stuff. Finally. Somewhat cheap stuff at least. Some rifles. No, the current generation, not the next one. Couldn't get anything better than I already do. Oh, by the way, yeah. So... yeah, I need to sell junk. Need to sell armor. It seems like the sunray gun not anyhow useful really. No, a burst. Well, heart is okay, let's keep it. Wait a second, 88x5. So it's kind of like a shotgun actually, yeah? Oh, maybe it's not that bad even. Something to try then. I didn't notice it's actually doing 5 times damage. 5 times damage is not bad. Should be quite effective. I'm leaving. I would assume that they... oh... yeah, they're kinda supposed to be here, but I don't see him. Oh yeah, here's Cedric.
You've done us a great service here, Inspector. You have my gratitude.
Yeah, have his gratitude. Where's him though? He's supposed to be here as well? Maybe on top, but maybe. I don't see her here anyway. It doesn't seem that she's on top. Yeah, that's confusing. She's supposed to be here, but I don't see her. There is a chance that she's on the ship, but I'm not sure about that. The problem is that because of those huge markers, I can't see my marker. I can't see what I'm looking for. Yeah, something marked quite deep, but that's probably my ship. Yeah, because it's unreliable. The other mark is right here. She should be somewhere right here, but I don't see her. Yeah, I'm already here, so I passed her. She should be somewhere around.
What's going on? People around the complex are going mad.
Oh, maybe she's near the
They've all
ship?
got these horrible grins on their face.
Oh yeah, here she is. How could I miss her?
I must have dreamed up 100 different ways to kill Ludovico. I'll be honest, eaten alive by the queen of the brain slugs wasn't on that list.
Still sounds like the best one. I really sound disappointed.
Is that so strange? I imagine this moment would be a little more cathartic. But Belinda's still gone, and I don't feel all that different.
Well, revenge won't bring your sister back.
I know. You're right. I can't go back to the way things were. I can't return to my old life because it was never my life to begin with. It was shared. Never mind, you don't need to listen to this. Thank you again for your help, Captain. I never would have made it this far without you.
Well, good luck. Now we're done here fully. Time to leave this place. I definitely will not miss it. It's quite a terrifying one. But other take me away. I don't want to be here. I so don't want to be here.
Welcome back, Captain. Or shall I call you Inspector? What can I do for you?
Fly the hell out of here. In any case, I'm not the inspector anymore. I finished the redundant job.
During your absence, I passed the time by simulating a number of hypothetical conclusions to this case. Unfortunately, my understanding of the facts is limited, and my appraisal of the individuals involved is not flattering. Therefore, my conclusions are inaccurate.
Understandably so. Well, I can tell you what happened if you like.
Yes, Captain. Thank you for satisfying my curiosity subroutines.
Well, the real killer was Administrator Ludovico.
Administrator Ludovico killed Halcyon and Helen? I have been programmed to simulate contempt and mild surprise. Mr. Ludovico had the audacity to hire you to solve a murder he committed? I am contemptuous and mildly surprised. This information is valuable to me. I will update my behavior simulation protocol accordingly. Thank you, Captain.
No problem.
How can I be of assistance?
Well, talk to you later. Going to fly away from here. But first thing first, level up. Another one. Okay, let's level up this damn handguns to 100. So actually ignore the armor. What's this gun? Outside of it. Yeah, I can do much more. Cannot think much more. I really don't need anything. Nothing really left. Okay, weapon durability loss. Why not? Just to repair less frequent. So what am I supposed to even do? I have some stuck quests from this DLC that I really don't wanna do because so fetch quests that doesn't make any sense. That's scientific weapon that I'm also not interested in though. Space crime continuum. Lily Hagen has a lead on some expensive salvage. Oh yeah, that's sublight. I don't wanna help these pirates. Never declared monarch, so pretty much only main quest left. Now that Phineas knows Minister Clark's been hoarding dimethyl sulfoxide in Byzantium, he just needs you to get to the city to steal it. Easy. Well, hopefully I don't need to steal it and can just persuade to give it to me, but not sure it will be that easy. Phineas has an associate who can help you locate Minister Clark. This person works at the Byzantium docks. Well, then we go to Byzantium docks. That's where we go in. Byzantium Action Tier 2, I think. Yes.
Captain, I'm receiving an urgent docking request from another vessel.
Another vessel?
Greetings from the Halcyon Parcel Service. Delivery is guaranteed within standard margins of certainty. I've got a special delivery for Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. With your permission, I'll see it transferred to your ship.
And what is it?
It's a parcel, ma'am.
Are you sure it's not a package?
This is the Halcyon Parcel Service. We don't deal in packages.
Alright, just send it over.
With alacrity. Stand by, Captain Hawthorne. An HPS certified distribution technician has deposited the parcel into your cargo hold in accordance with hazardous waste disposal procedures.
Well, they did what exactly?
They dispense 3 complimentary spritzes of Anti-Cleo's Citrus Squirt Air Freshener. That's the HPS touch for you, Captain Hawthorne. On behalf of HPS, I'd like to remind you that HPS is not responsible for any damage, defacement, or unseemliness to your parcel. Thank you for your patience. And please remember HPS for all of your future parcel-related needs.
Sure. A package. A parcel.
Don't get used to me saying this, but maybe I was wrong about Harlow.
What exactly?
Since we're in Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do.
Surprise me. What that?
I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right? Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick.
Well, the life is not that dangerous when just sitting on the ship, but maybe? Well, of course, just let me know how I can help.
Whoa, let's calm down. I'm not asking for a favor or anything. I'm just suggesting we stop by when we're in the neighborhood. See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably comes as a big surprise.
So she is from a rich family. And now I just want to catch up with them, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I don't see why you can't go see them when it's convenient.
Oh, well, I was thinking you'd come too?
Friends, maybe, actually. Hard to say. Okay, we'll go.
Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains, wear that one.
I'll take care of dressing myself, thanks.
You're the boss. Anything else?
I take it you got something to say about Harlow.
I was sure he had an angle.
So, you just still stuck on that?
I'm not used to being wrong. People look out for their own interests. It's a fundamental law of nature, same as gravity and conservation of motion.
Well, you can live your life thinking the worst of everyone.
Sure I can. In fact, I bet you I live a lot longer.
We'll see about that. Well, maybe you're right, but I'd rather try for something better.
Well, let me know how that works out for you. Anyway, you really want to tell me you're helping the scientist because you think he'll save the colony?
Well, as a matter of fact, I am.
And here I thought I'd seen it all. This galaxy must be bigger than I'd thought. Enough about Harlow, though. Anything else?
You have something to say about chasing down the Demetrius of Oxide?
I sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy.
And why do you say that?
Ever notice how this job gets bigger and more dangerous every time he calls in? He's asking a lot, Captain. Makes me wonder what your angle is.
I just mentioned it. Phineas is trying to do good for the colony, and I want to help.
I knew a doctor like him once. He had a patient complaining of ankle pain, so he amputated the man's foot. Wasn't even the right one. Point is, good intentions don't count for shit. And nothing's more dangerous than a crusader with a cause. Besides, none of this is your mess, so why go dirtying your hands with it?
Well, just because it's the right thing to do. I don't know.
Hate to say it, but the right thing rarely pays well. The board's put a bounty on his head, and they've got more than enough bits to pay it. I've got no love for the corporations, but they know how to take care of their people. The ones at the top, anyway.
Well, I'm not going to become some corporate lackey.
Don't think of it as being a lackey. Think of it as doing a job and getting paid really, really well. I know you want to save the day, but don't forget to look after yourself. No one else out here's going to.
Well, thanks for the advice.
Don't mention it, just speaking from experience. Anything else?
So, can you tell me anything about Byzantium?
It's like one of those stuffy art gallery pieces. Looks okay from far off, but once you get close, you realize it's just some mismatched shit everyone's agreed to overpay for. Even the bribes are overpriced.
I guess money can be useful here. Must have been interesting growing up there.
Interesting like a colonoscopy. I trained as a surgeon. More my folks' idea than mine, but I made the best of it.
Sure. Sounds like there's a bond to the story.
Lots of them, unfortunately. I even sculpted a few. Turns out Byzantines are more concerned with having square shoulders and a good profile than, well, anything else.
Why did you leave then?
The real question is, why didn't I leave sooner? There's all these invisible rules, and everyone spends all their energy just trying not to break them.
What exactly do you mean?
I was a top-tier surgeon, but I could hardly open a pack of gauze without 10 people signing off first.
And you proposed to work on these people. Well, that would drive me crazy for sure.
Now you see why I left. People call Byzantium the jewel of Halcyon, but really, it's just paste. Everything's polished and bureaucracy. Take a close look and you'll see it's deader than anywhere else in the colony.
Well, I'm not surprised. I also need the names and anything I should know.
Don't trust anyone, don't touch anything, and whatever you do, don't show your teeth when you smile.
Why not?
People are extremely competitive about cosmetic dentistry. It can get ugly.
Alright, enough about Byzantium.
That's what I've been saying.
No? Then let's go. Oh, she wanna go with me? Let her go with me. Although, am I ready? Yeah, let's get a sleep. Oh yeah, that's a package. It's on parcel service. Let's sleep first. Whatever in this package can wait. According to them, nothing really special. Whoa, that's not what I expected.
Hawthorne, if you're getting this, something's happened to me.
Oh crap, we're going to the second
DLC.
DLC.
Shady business on Gorgon. Should have known better. But I landed on something big. And now this job's an itch I can't stop scratching.
Sure. From
There's
one
a
deal
whole
to
research
another.
compound left to the Sprats. I think I'm close to figuring out why. But something dangerous is closer to me. Got the job through one Minnie Ambrose, top runger who just came into some money and was offering a hefty bid card for qualified help. Trust me, her money's good. Talk to Minnie. Take the job. If I ain't gonna live to see the payday, might as well be you. Consider us even, old pal.
Well, that fellow certainly seemed trustworthy.
I've gotten jobs from some unusual sources, but this is a first. Congratulations, Captain.
I just want to say, we gotta take this job.
Why?
This is the closest I ever been to starring in a serial drama. Only thing we're missing is a couple cameras and a soundtrack.
Please, no. And what the hell is going on?
Lucky Montoya owed Captain Hawthorne a considerable debt. I believe this is what humans refer to as payback. Captain, the message contains landing coordinates for a small asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. It was recently registered to a Wilhelmina Ambrose.
Small asteroid. Well, at least it's small. Who was this guy, Hannah?
He was an old friend of Alex Hawthorne's. Lucky Montoya had a statistically significant tendency to encounter situations of extreme danger.
He liked to show off his battle scars. I get the feeling he won't be flashing this one around.
He was also the 4th best paid freelancer in the system.
So he should be involved in quite serious shit then. Only the 4th though?
There are several hundred freelancers operating in Halcyon. Considering the numbers, Mr. Montoya ranked among the top percentile.
That is
This
true.
had less correlation with his measured aptitudes, which rank at or below average, than with a pattern of fortunate circumstances.
You mean luck?
Luck does not exist, Captain. Nevertheless, I am programmed to agree with your assessment. I have transferred the coordinates for Ambrose Manor to your navigation terminal. We can travel there when you are ready.
Okay, I guess Byzantium can wait. It's quite cool, by the way, that actually there was a first through all the game gathering of the crew. Actually, people could gather and, well, discuss the situation. Getting some Mass Effect vibes. If only it would be more of this. But nope. Now I understand this glitch, by the way. Because packages here is just invisible. There's shadow from it. First I didn't understand what it was. Now I know. Okay. Gorgon. So what do we know? Hudson Parcel Service delivered a package for Alex Hawthorne. Since Hawthorne's out of the picture, the package is yours by now. Cryptic phonograph left by Lucky Montoya mentioned a high-stakes job and a wealthy client, Minnie Ambrose. The job was dangerous enough to cost Lucky his arm, and possibly his knife. Ambrose Manor is located on a remote asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. Well, let's see what it is then. Because Byzantium was, for understand, pretty much final location and mission. So, before that we can do the next DLC. Any information about this place?
Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Nothing.
May luck.
Right. I'm good. Then better not take anyone with me. Who knows how dangerous is there?
Welcome to Ambrose Manor. We were not expecting company. Please follow. Do not stray from the path.
Well, One thing is good. This place is like 10 times smaller than previous one. Maybe the DLC is at least not huge. Are you okay?
This unit can help itself. Please do not be concerned.
Are you sure about that? Yeah, I'm not sure that he can anyhow up. Unless I can help him. Well, I guess something went wrong here. What's in this place? Damn, it's dark here. Alright. Let's not start from taking random stuff here.
This unit expresses dismay.
Well, sucks to be you, that's for sure. It's like a pound of sorts, but an asteroid. Okay. That's a weird stuff. There's some far away shoved box. And a couple of hidden boxes here. Well, I guess nobody needs stuff that shoved so far. Okay, let's see what's inside. The monorail is apparently not as small and maybe have a huge underground system, but it's still 10 times smaller than anything else. Okay. Looks kinda old. So far there are only robots. This one's clean. Ask him anything? No. And there is another butler-like thing. Alright. There is a terminal. And that's something. I'll check logs first. Recent activity. And ID, user Wombros attempted to log into system. Final attempt failed. Lock in terminal for 5 days. His Wombros attempted to log into system. 1 try remaining, 2 try remaining. But maintenance logs omitted. Use Wombros, activate dinner time protocol. Meal with woody love. Different food. Corruption detected in early logs. Omitting corrupted areas. Umbros, Umbros. Brothers or something? Or couple? Hard to say. Pinterest. So to if stock is spot, please replenish. Because everything's spot, so it was some time ago. Unclear how long ago. Rest in peace. Multiple shakes, so yeah. I could activate dinner time protocol. But I don't see why would I need. On the other hand, why not? Let's open the kitchen. Chief activated now, the chef. Tap. What do we have here? There's some way further. Is there anything in the kitchen? Nothing really. Dark and abandoned. Whatever that is. Some oil, I guess. Oh, the place is empty, huh? Whatever all the things are. Some rich and expensive antiquary, I suppose. Personal terminal, Dr. Olivia Ambrose. And on that wilderness of glass, no sweat and tell that winds may be. Upon some far-off hyper sea, no heavens hint that winds have been. On seas less he does this ring. Okay, login. Ambrose O. Welcome user Ambrose. Notes. Oof, that's a lot of data. 23, 24. That's like 20 years ago, if I understand correctly. Let's see. This morning I gave birth to a healthy child. Perhaps that's a strange distinction to call her healthy, but after all I've endured to finally meet her, it matters. That she exists at all, against the odds, matters. I will call her Wilhelmina, after my late brother Wilhelm. I hope the law is kinder to her than it was to him. I hope for many things truthfully, that she be smart and shrewd, that she be strong, relentless, undeniable. Most of all, I hope for her a steel spine, that she does not bend when Hudson would break her, that she should be stronger than I. Same here. I must find Minnie a wet nurse. She demands to be fed throughout the day and night, and I simply cannot get a single thing done. The nurse will need to be exceptional, smart, educated, of means. Minnie must have the best start if she is going to survive the pit of vipers that is the Byzantium elite. Then there is a matter of a governess. I can't watch the child constantly, not if I am to do my work. How soon must I begin looking? Naturally, she'll have to be exceptional as well, and exceptional Byzantines don't exactly grow on trees. I will persuade Harvey to investigate this for me. The man has little else to do. Harvey, whoever he is. Maybe her husband, but hard to say. That's 5 years later. I don't understand how anyone of ambition has time to keep a journal. I certainly don't. Yet here I am, indulging myself. Minnie's influence, no doubt. Her behavior concerns me. She's clingy, emotional. At 5 she should be starting to show some personality, not crying for her mother when I leave for another stint on Gorgon. This must be the fault of Mary, her governess, as Minnie certainly didn't learn this behavior from me. I'll have to fire the woman. It's clear she is not capable of instilling in Minnie's a correct understanding of how to behave. Harvey despairs of ever finding a governess who meets my preposterous standards. He and I went in circles on the issue of ours, but he came around to my thinking eventually. Why shouldn't I want the best for my daughter? Maybe I'll fire him too. Okay, so Minnie is the daughter, despite the original name. Alright. And she was in quite abusive relationship with her mother. 8 years later. Well, she's 13 already. I'm at my wits' end with Minnie. At 13, she should have already mastered basic chemistry, physics, and mathematics. But she can barely handle non-division. She struggles to remember the simplest equations and formulas, no matter how many times her governess wraps her knuckles. By the time I was her age, I'd already made dynamite in my grandfather's laboratory. The only thing Minnie is making explode is my head. Her father asked me why we don't just send her to boarding school, but I abhor the thought of her surrounded by those colored idiots. More alarming still, she has begun to show an interest in Roman serials and painting. She may have a strong grasp of color theory, and she shows some promise with watercolors, but surely that's the result of her education in spectroscopy, not any innate skill. What value has art anyway? She gave me a truly dreadful painting of Francis this morning, and I haven't a clue what to do with it. Perhaps I'll stuff it in my desk. We'll have a good laugh over it when she's grown and finally come to her senses. Okay, she definitely got daughter of different type that she wanted. That is 11 years later. So she is already 24. Lucian appeared at the manor this morning. I set him here for me to finally wring my neck after our latest thief But no, it was much worse than that. It came to speak to Minnie. No need to guess why. She's taken it upon herself to manage the household these last few years, since neither her father nor I have the time, or frankly, inclination. On her watch, the staff's productivity has increased 35%, while reducing our cost an astonishing 67%. We've saved tens of thousands of bits. Harvey tipped Lucy an off, I expect. Now he wants to bring her on to help manage the Gorgon facilities, which I refused over Minnie's vociferous protestations. She cried after he left. I only wish that I could tell her why. Vociferous protestation. What is vociferous? Never encountered this warrant. Let me check. Well, just loud pretty much. Multi-voiced. Sort of. Okay. There are also deleted logs. That's a bit later. How did I raise such a willful daughter? She's no longer requesting to join the project, but demanding. I'm ready, I can help you. It's what I want. She doesn't know what she's asking. Gorgon is not safe. Compound X is in the air. It's infected the water and the food. It's no longer just a test subject, and laboratory tanks in danger now. Even the general staff are beginning to feel its effects. Even I feel it. I'm tied up with knots. I know what I must do. The only way I can persuade her away, but it'll kill me to do it. Minnie, I'll say, you just don't have what it takes. You're too shallow, too simple, too weak. She'll hate me for it. I'm sure it will destroy her, but it will work. She'll be safe. That's all I care about now. So eventually Minnie actually grow up willful and learned something on the way. Okay. Back to Little Logs. 2 years after. Harvey is gone. His body's still alive, but the man I married is dead. So Harvey was her husband after all. He broke into my office and stole the last of my release candidate's ampoules, busted the door to splinters in his withdrawal fury. I chartered a shuttle to bring him to the facility for medical care, and convinced Prianta to oversee the transfer. He didn't want to, was worried it wasn't safe, but I backed him. Harvey killed the shuttle crew, Prianta too, but the shuttle wouldn't take off without its pilot, and I couldn't stop his raging, so I left the ship on the landing pad for days, watched him tear it to pieces with his bare hands. Lost a lot of blood. I brought him inside once he had finally passed out and shoved him into a stasis solution tube. My work did this to him. I did this. I'll tell Lucian. Surely now he'll delay his release. Surely after this. Let me guess, he didn't. Whoever he is and whatever that was. Well, that surely makes somebody powerful, because if he could kill all the crew and tear apart the ship, that's something. Okay, return to the road. Okay, what about bros? The search continues. I take from this entries that Mother was severe with her editorial pen. This is but one version of her, carefully curated, and not the one I wanted to find. Where is her unvarnished stream of consciousness? Where is her spontaneous brilliance? The search continues. My efforts will inevitably steer me to Gorgon. What then, Minnie? What then? Well, that gave me some exposition to the place. Unclear in which state they are currently. Some haunted mansion. She asked about the art, but her place is fully stuffed with different art. So this is Minnie.
who the devil are you?
Well, Avaira, captain of the Unreliable.
You don't say. Well, make yourself at home, Captain. I'm sure we have much to discuss. Do you see that glowing chunk of space rock? That's Gorgon. My birthright, my burden, and the bane of my existence. I hate to drink alone, and this is my third. So join me in raising a glass. To Gorgon.
No, I read already about something spread around here. I don't want to drink anything of this. Also, it can be poisoned. I guess you mean Ambrose.
That's right. And I take it you're the type who skips formalities, so let's get down to business. Now, what brings you to my house, gorgeous? I take it you didn't come all this way for the beverages, the starry skies, or the pleasant company.
I'm here about the severed arm.
A severed arm? How positively ghoulish. You know this is a private residence, not a curio shop?
I'm pretty positive. This arm came with a portable phonograph that mentioned you by name.
Really? Huh. Now this severed limb, did it have dark hair? Rugged knuckles? Chewed fingernails? A gunslinger's calluses?
I don't know. Just an ordinary arm to me.
I can only think of one man daring enough to jettison his extremities on my behalf. Lucky Montoya is my personal freelancer. Fascinating man. Very brooding and theatrical. Always staring into space and twirling a bullet over his knuckles. But if something happened to him... Oh dear. I suppose that makes him my former freelancer now?
Most likely. Sorry about your loss.
Thank you. But the people in my orbit come and go all the time. Occupational hazard. What a time for his luck to run out. We were in the middle of something grand, and I really can't afford another setback.
Let me guess. You need someone to finish whatever lag is started.
Excellent deduction. I can tell I found the right woman for the job. How would you like to be my new freelancer? There's been a recent vacancy, and I think you're well suited to the job. I'm looking for someone rough around the edges. A gorgeous, dashing scoundrel type. Incidentally, someone good with their hands.
Are you seriously offering me the dead guy's job?
I don't think he'll mind if that's your concern.
And how likely am I to wind up like your old freelancer?
The man lost an arm. What are the odds of that happening twice?
Oh, really?
Of course, Gorgon is a treacherous place, and my own family's involvement with it has been fraught. Allow me to lay out the facts, and you can decide for yourself if you want to be my chief investigator. My mother, Dr. Olivia Ambrose, worked for Spacer's Choice at the Gorgon Research Facility. She was brilliant, the top scientist in her field, until tragedy struck.
Well, I'm not surprised. Spacer's Choice is one big accident waiting to happen.
I wish I could say otherwise. One day, Spacer's Choice shut down all research and evacuated Gorgon. Everyone had to scramble or risk getting left behind. It was chaos. Employees fled for their lives. Mother never made it home. I'm told she wasn't the only casualty that fateful day. Mother's name has since been dragged through the mud. Spacer's Choice blames her for the collapse of Project Gorgon, and I just know they're lying.
And what did they say about her?
Everything you can imagine and more. Dereliction of duty, circulating anti-corporate memos, taking longer than average coffee breaks. The list goes on.
Oh no,
Mother
coffee
would
brains.
not have allowed Project Gorgon to fail. Something happened on that asteroid, and my family took the fall for it.
What did the son like you to find?
The truth. Mother is gone, Gorgon is silent, and I deserve answers.
Answers to what?
That will depend on what we learn. The scope of this cover-up is enormous. Whatever Spacer's Choice is hiding could bring ruin down on their heads. Or it could just be another dead end. We won't know till we look, will we?
Well, makes sense. Another evil corporation doing evil things. What a surprise on Hanson. Tell me about your mother.
I admired Mother, but we weren't close. She disapproved of everything about me, really. I couldn't measure up to her example. She didn't make time for us. I remember thinking that she never wanted a child, and never forgave me for being one, naive and irresponsible as I was.
Mom? Yeah, I guess she wanted a fully grown up assistant.
I don't know what would have made Mother happy. After a while, I stopped trying to find out.
Did you two ever get along?
We got close once. When I was a child, I enjoyed looking over Mother's shoulder, playing backseat chemist while she peered into a microscope. One day, she told me to leave before I broke something. Then, I got mad and broke something. Typical night in the Ambrose house. Mother and Gorgon were made for each other. I had the misfortune to be stuck in the middle.
And what do you think happened on Gorgon?
I don't know. And Spacer's Choice won't say. They don't discuss anything that tarnishes their brand. Gorgon has a dark history. The project fell apart. Personnel were shuffled across the system. With Mother gone, now I'm all that's left.
And where is your father in all of this?
Father lost more than his job on Gorgon. I'll say no more than that. The asteroid may look like a glittering jewel, but I assure you the resemblance ends there. Gorgon is poisonous to the core. One might even say cursed. I need your help, Captain. Project Gorgon killed Mother and disgraced the Ambrose name, and no one has been held accountable. Spacer's Choice buried the past like a dirty secret.
But we're practically strangers. Why put your trust in me?
You followed an uncertain lead all the way to my doorstep. You're curious, resourceful, and perceptive. All the marks of a good private eye. Whatever happened on Gorgon wasn't Mother's fault. I simply need the evidence to prove it. We're going to drag the truth kicking and screaming into the light. Even if it means bringing ruin and humiliation to Spacer's Choice. All the evidence I need should be in Mother's journal. You can find it in her office on Gorgon, in the heart of the old research facility.
Well, first I have some questions about this job.
I'm not surprised. Between the family drama and the corporate conspiracy, it must feel like you've stepped on a landmine. Speak freely, Captain.
What good is your mother's journal to you now?
I suspect it will prove that corporate greed and incompetence were to blame for the calamity at Gorgon, and not Mother. Mother was a brilliant woman. Difficult, cold, unreachable even, but brilliant.
And what if you're wrong?
Then my family's disgrace, our curse, will be absolute. This is my last hope of redeeming the Ambrose name. I don't like my chances, but I have to try. And I need help. Your help.
But why did you wait before starting the investigation?
I didn't want to go anywhere near Gorgon. Once I exhausted all my options, the search led me back here. I even had Mother declared legally dead. Would you believe it took 5 years to process the paperwork?
But they never found her body, did they?
Mother's body is still on Gorgon. No body means no death certificate, which means no inheritance. I killed Mother, just on paper, of course, so I could claim my inheritance. We wouldn't be standing here if I didn't have access to the family fortune. I once assumed the mansion and the money would be enough to redeem the Ambrose name. But even in Byzantium, prestige must be earned, and it can so easily be lost.
Now I can understand now why it's all going on before Byzantium. Means the DLC. So are you trying to tell me that you just want to break into high society?
Break back into high society, yes.
I thought you were trying to vindicate your mother.
I'm trying to do several things at once. None of them easy. The smear campaign against Mother was the work of cowards. I'm vindicating the family name for her, for the colony, and for my future.
And what do you stand to gain?
Everything that Mother lost.
That's
This
vague.
colony is in trouble. The lunatics at Spacer's Choice are running the asylum, and we need better people to wield their influence. After Gorgon, I quickly discovered that the Ambrose name was cursed, for lack of a better term. I had no place among the decision makers. No seat at the table. That is why I'm clearing the record and vindicating the Ambrose line. For Mother, for me, and for the generations who will one day inherit Halcyon.
And do you think your plan will work?
I know it will.
Alright. How does this investigation get lucky, Keon?
You know as much as I do, I'm afraid. Spacer's Choice abandoned Gorgon, but the asteroid is far from unoccupied. Between the Marauders, the wildlife, and whatever escaped the labs, danger abounds.
So I guess I will need to fly on the side of asteroid or something. Because on this side there is nothing. What kinds of wildlife are we talking about?
Your guess is as good as mine. I know that Spacer's Choice bred canids, especially for Gorgon. They were supposed to act as living cattle prods. By now, they've probably gone feral. Just watch yourself. If you aren't careful, you stand to lose more than an arm. I believe that covers it all. Are you ready to get started? We mustn't allow the trail to get cold.
Well, don't worry. If Spacer's Choice is hiding something, I'll get to the bottom of it.
I believe you're the first person to ever side with me against the corporation. It's a refreshing change. When you reach Gorgon, pack a weapon you trust. The corporate lockdown hasn't stopped the wilderness from squirming in through the cracks.
What can I expect to face on Gorgon?
I've never understood why, but Gorgon is teeming with marauders. They almost seem drawn to sorrow and misfortune. Then there's the test subjects, those who survived anyway. Ravenous creatures left behind like so much salvage.
What did you tell Lucky about this job?
I told him everything I've told you. Just the facts.
Okay.
Maybe a couple of harmless embellishments. Why?
Just making sure I have what I need.
Still, you're smart to ask. Lucky spent most of our time together spinning a pistol around his index finger. Not sure he listened to any of my advice. But you won't let me down, will you, Captain?
Well, The more I hear about this asteroid, the worse it sounds.
Perhaps we should cut the Q&A short in that case. I don't want you having second thoughts. There's a little saloon near Gorgon's landing pad, the Sprat Shack. Lucky was renting a room, so if you want to follow his trail, that would be the place to start. Just so we understand each other, money is no object. I'm willing to squander the family fortune if you get me what I want. Between your payment and any salvage you happen across, you'll walk away from this rich enough to buy a mansion of your own. How does that sound?
And what's the catch? There's always a catch.
The catch? No one's ever done this before, and the only person who tried is a corpse. Believe me, that's enough. Here's your nav key, Captain. Safe travels.
Alright. I'll be in touch.
A word of advice before you go, Captain. Trust no one. Mother's office is in the heart of the Gorgon facility. You're free to salvage anything that isn't nailed down. I only want what's mine.
We're pretty much in a place near Gorgon, and that's a Gorgon. Okay, I thought that we are already on Gorgon. But no. Alright, that explains it. Anything interesting I can find here? Interesting in terms of, well, knowledge. It's a chat room. That is quite hilarious how pixely they are. Like I'm playing Heretic or Hexen. Funny bug. Just some necklaces. Goodbye letter. Dearest mother and father, I've placed the house of this gilded cage long enough. Since you won't permit me to help the family business, I'm leaving to start a business of my own. Am I too young for such ambitions? Perhaps. But that is a risk you take when you fashion a daughter in your image. Byzantium will welcome you with open arms. Won't that be a new sensation? If I ever return, I'll be to claim my rightful spot at the head of this family. Mini. Oh yeah. Abusive relationship eventually lead to this. There's something interesting in this other room, but yeah. Can get there. Too heavy of a lock even for me. Alright. It looks fine why this place is so empty. I somehow missed this composition when I came here. Looks fancy. Yeah, should be especially fancy IRL actually. Yeah, interesting thing. Even this is a stone garden of its own. Oh. Rich mentions the pasta part there.
Unit cannot bring you any drinks in its current state.
The thing can't help him. Oh. Yeah, not what I expected. But seems like this will be at least more straightforward. Just get in, throw the dangers, get the intel, figure out what happens, club the corporation, leave. Sounds pretty good, I would say. Damn, I'm 38 level. 38! That's quite a lot. I'm not even sure what the camp now. 50 maybe, then. I thought that I already found everything because probably without DLC through the whole game I should end up like, I don't know, level 30 or so. But now I'm already 38 and it's on the beginning of the second DLC, yeah? I guess cap was increased because of that. At least I wouldn't be surprised. Bring it down. Right, we need to fly to the other part. Gorgon, landing pad.
We are now in orbit above Gorgon.
Good for us.
Please avoid damaging yourself or others while you are out.
No promises. Some kind of an alarm.
If you have not been authorized for emergency evacuation, you may submit a request with your manager.
Emergency evacuation. Maybe stuck here.
Evacuation in progress. Spacer's choice is not responsible for any hidden possessions or loved ones.
Can't even tell. Is the band not? I mean, it's definitely powered up. So should be fine, I guess. I'm afraid it's a stretch. What about 10 mods, by the way? I have so many mods that I don't need. Geographic scanner. Flexible highlight range. Please no. This mods cost nothing really. Yeah? The armor mods useless because they always lower in armor drastically, so it's not worth it ever. And drinks are good. This potentially can have some very high level weapons, but it's not. Some Mass Effect kind of music. Very spacey music, let's say. There's a corpse in blood. Corporate commander. Marauder. Okay, so Marauders entered the place. And there was a fight between them and local corporate guards. The question is, why corporate guards even here? This place is supposed to be abandoned. Quite some time. I need even more lockpicking. Damn it. That's a combat one. Could talk to him. Don't see any terminal.
This unit is currently in wait cycle. Please return later.
Mortal terror. Don't see much reason to kick him.
Have a better than...
It's mechanical, it's not combat one. Okay. Place should be abandoned eventually. Just together with Merc. Maybe we could do something on top. The noise is coming.
This is so stupid. Georgie, you asshole. What are you doing? Hey, you got those drinks? Don't tell me it's Glacial Age again.
When did you become this picky? Beer's beer. Hey, what are we celebrating anyway?
1 year on assignment. Only 10,000 more to go.
No shit. And that makes it 1 year trapped in this goddamn closet.
1 year getting chewed out by Olivia Ambrose for doing our jobs.
1 year drinking stolen beer.
And 1 year as partners. In crime. Partners in crime.
Hey, you okay? Your face is all red. Let me get you some water. Hold on.
Partners, Georgie? Are you out of your mind? Get it together!
I listen to him. I would assume. Yeah, I need one level up and put everything in lockpick in. That's for sure. Okay, this place is locked. And there is a good amount of stuff there. Feels like a shortcut of sorts. Cannot unlock it, cannot walk through it. Alright. What about the other structures? This one also locked, but this one I can unlock. Terminals shut down. At least on this plant I definitely will fix my situation with money and ammunition and everything. Another dead guy. Rather crack shot. Orange clothes. There's a gap front, definitely marauders. Although corporate's also yellowish here. Because it's Spacer's choice. Spread check. Then go and receive. Okay. Definitely need to go there first, as was recommended. Might well get some exposition on what happened here. The concept place is just overrun over with marauders. Because corporation left the place.
Supplies if you need them. No one lasts long on Gorgon unprepared.
My my, there's a vendor.
You looking for supplies, stranger? Let's stock up here. If you run low on bullets out in Gorgon's far reaches, there ain't no one round here liable to help you out. Let me know if you're looking for something particular.
So, this is Gorgon.
You mean you came out to this asteroid without knowing nothing about it? Me too. Heard it was wild here and couldn't resist. Trouble is, if you wander off to somewhere you oughtn't be, like way out in Gorgon's farthest reaches, odds are slimmer of your bits finding their way to my pockets. If you want my advice, stick close to the Sprat Shack, unless you fancy having your limbs torn off and eaten.
I mean, not much to do here. Definitely not much reason to stay. Thanks, but I can handle myself.
Alright, you know you better than I do. Just be sure you watch out for the marauders. That's the #1 thing. Oh, and the Mance. You watch out for marauders, Mance, and Charles from accounting, and you'll probably be fine.
Charles? Who's Charles from accounting?
Only the meanest marauder on Gorgon, and also anywhere else. That man is crazier than a bag of canids and twice as likely to bite. He will bust your head open like an overripe mock apple if he so much as sees you. I ain't joking. He'll snap you in half like stale bread noodles.
Well, that's my target now then. Oh, thanks for warning.
No, you don't get it. Charles from accounting is like... Imagine if you took 3 of the most howling mad marauders you could find and mashed them together. That's Charles.
I don't know. You mean he's got the strength of 3 men?
That and a rocket launcher.
What about the rocket launcher, by the way? Never encountered them.
Did I not mention that? Right, sorry. He's got a rocket launcher.
Okay. Is he any good with it?
I don't know. Hard to guess how many he's killed, given the explosions tend to obliterate any bodies. I'm joking. No one bothers looking for bodies. Look, long story short, you do not fuck with Chuck. Best to avoid the Marauder camp entirely. That's my 2 bits on the matter.
Okay. What about the alarm, by the way? I take it that evacuation alarm isn't urgent.
Huh? Oh, you don't gotta worry about that. It's got something to do with that scrapped Spacer's Choice project from way back. Damn alarm's been hollering at us for 5 years if it's been a day.
That was 5 years ago.
You know, I don't dream anymore. It's all, please evacuate in an orderly fashion.
Should I turn it off?
I won't stop you if you want to have a go at it. But so you know, it's gonna take more than giving that control terminal a good old-fashioned pummeling. I know, because even Von Hoffman couldn't bash it in. And I seen that tough son of a gun throw man clean across the Sprat Shack one time like he were a toss ball.
What can you tell me about Project Gorgon?
Only that Spacer's Choice shut it down in a big hurry. From what I heard, some of their folks got left behind even. Don't seem like the project ended well.
This DLC is so far quite good in terms of like dialogues and characters. Because so far characters looks reasonable, and at the same time you can get a lot of information from them. And nice over and all the rest.
Found a pickaxe in the mine like none I've ever seen before. Could be awful useful if you're the violent type.
I don't want pickaxe. 34 level. 18, 36. Yeah, I'm kind of seems like close to the next tier of weapons if it exists. But didn't find any so far. Plasma shock. Yeah, not much you can get here. Lot of weapon part that doesn't cost my kidney. I would buy them actually. Sure, they could sell something. But it's so messy, the inventory. Yeah, that's the main thing. And it's kind of more reasonable to just bring them down. Okay. Don't mind me. Why I grabbed the gun? I didn't press it. Oh yeah, breakdown. Can I upgrade this plasma gun? Tinker. It seems like not the worst one. Pretty much long-range shotgun of sorts. They should do something that should penetrate all the armor. It's already have 100 damage. Let's keep it like this. Low 40, but I definitely can upgrade it for the 40. Alright. About the spread check. Nobody walking here or anything. Not what I expected at all.
Come here. Let's have a chat. All right, inspection time. Look at my eyes for as long as you can without blinking. Starting now.
What this all about?
Did I stutter? Just do as I say.
No.
Want to run that by me again?
I said no.
Feisty one. Well, fuck you too. You're cleared to go downstairs. That was a sanity check. If you had changed like the others, it'd be in your eyes. You'd also be drooling, cursing, and making a mess of the place.
So that's about the thing in the air that I already noticed from a journal. So what did you mean when you said people had changed?
Every day, salvagers and scrappers set out to comb the ruins and make their fortune. The ones who come back, they aren't always the same men or women who left. They change. Never for the better.
And what happened when people change?
First, they get real twitchy and paranoid, shouting at folks who aren't there. Then they smell like they soiled themselves, on account of how they soiled themselves. After that, they're gone. Nothing but animals wearing human skin. Seen it happen myself. It's never pretty.
And where exactly am I?
This is the Sprat Shack. The most remote watering hole in the system. Rule number 1, no fighting. Rule number 2, wipe your feet on the way downstairs. We're the only hospitable place on this rock. I want to keep it that way. That's why we have rule number 3. When people change, they stay outside, where they belong.
Not sure that they're happy about that. Alright, nice chatting with you.
Stay cool.
Alright. Didn't like him at first, but okay, he's fine, I guess. That's a huge place. Way bigger than I expected. I guess surface and bar and the inn all together. Alright.
Welcome to the Sprat Shack. First one's on the house, and I won't even water it down. What'll it be?
I'm good, thanks.
So, you just wandered in for the genteel conversation. Suit yourself. I assume you're here for salvage.
Not exactly, but can you explain what you mean?
Most of my regulars are sublight scavengers. They pick over the ruins of Gorgon, spend their earnings at the bar, and head back out the next day. Vicious cycle, but that's life. You're the first new face I've seen in a while.
Well, I guess they're scrapping what they can from the place banned by corporation. Do you know anyone by the name of Lucky Montoya?
Lucky? Sure, I knew him. He could get a little dramatic at times, but he was a good guy. Heard he took on a dangerous job. Spent a lot of time coming and going from the Office of Creative Incubation, just down the road.
Office of Creative Incubation, really?
That's where the top rungers at Spacer's Choice came up with slogans and marketing. Lucky never told me why it was so important. Awful shame about what happened to him.
And what exactly happened to him?
You really want to hear my story?
Yes.
Law, most everyone around here is sick to death of it by now. Last I saw of Lucky was a few days ago. I went outside for a smoke and a stroll, and I saw this wild canid dragging a bloody limb. So I kicked the canid, scared it off.
Interesting. The hand was beaten by Canid. Well, quite unlike him. Well, please go on.
Get this. The canid was chewing on an honest-to-law human arm. Lucky's arm.
And how do you know it belonged to Lucky?
I'm a bartender. Attention to detail is my middle name. Anyway, the arm was clutching a phonograph that mentioned someone named Alex Hawthorne. I did some poking around, and this Hawthorne has a reputation among the salvagers who frequent the bar. So I packaged up the arm nice and tidy and sent it care of the Halcyon Parcel Service. They even gave me a discount on the hazardous waste removal stamp.
And where was Lucky staying?
3rd floor. Once I figured he wasn't coming back to pay his tab, I left his room unlocked to air it out. You can help yourself to anything you left behind. Fair warning, I've been letting the regulars use it for a quick lie down. Just wash your hands when you're done. Trust me.
That doesn't sound good. So you run this place, I assume?
Yes and no. The Sprat Shack used to be a shipping and receiving warehouse during the old Project Gorgon days. When Spacer's Choice pulled their guys off-world, Sublight moved in to salvage what we could, and they put me in charge.
So technically the Sublight owns the Sprat Shack now.
Yes and no. Rumor has it there's a Sprat wandering around the Groundbreaker, and he's the legal owner of the Sprat Shack. Hagen's idea.
Dare I ask why a Sprat owns this bar?
See, Hagen didn't want a paper trail that led back to her, so she gave the bar to the Sprat. If there were any legal problems with this place, the Sprat would do the time.
Okay, that's quite smart if it worked, actually. Is this arrangement even legal?
I know there's paperwork backing it up. You put enough stamps and staples on anything, I'm pretty sure it's legal by default. The beautiful thing is, no one could tell Matt Spratt apart from an ordinary vermin. I think that's kind of the point, to send the authorities on a wild Spratt chase.
But what happens if Ethel Gabler turns him into Spratwurst?
Never thought about that. Shit, someone could have eaten my boss. As far as business arrangements go, this one's a head-scratcher, but they say it's all above board, so that's what matters.
Okay. Does Spacer's Choice mind that you squat in their warehouse?
Yes and no. We're doing a lot more than squatting. We're classing up the joint, keeping the riffraff outside where it belongs. They didn't even serve drinks until I arrived. Talk about wasted potential.
Alright, back to my questions.
What's your pleasure?
Basically, how do you get supplies in and out?
Thirsty people come and go from all over the colony, mostly on the way to somewhere better. Some are well-connected, and not everyone pays with bits. That's how we get the unconventional goods anyhow. Sublight keeps us well-stocked with the essentials, by which I mean booze.
Yeah, everything need to sunlight. So, what do you know about Gorgon?
Spacer's Choice used to brew pharmaceuticals in these parts. That's why the asteroid smells like an old gym sock. They say adrenatime came from here, just down the road at the old R&D lab. Very hush-hush back in the day.
Okay, I'm not so surprised. Any idea why Spacer's Choice shut Gorgon down?
I doubt anyone knows the full story. One day the evacuation order went out. Grunts and lab coats scrambled to get anywhere but Gorgon. And the weirdest thing of all, adrenatime still hit the market. Me, I never touched the stuff. To each their own, but I think it's dangerous.
That's probably is dangerous. Would any of you regulars have more information about Gorgon?
Roscoe might tell you more. He spent some time around here before the bar opened up. And I trust him well enough. There's always Leonora, my favorite customer over in the storage room on the second floor. Keeps to herself and always closes out her tab.
What's Roscoe's story?
He's been here since opening day. I think he told me he was some kind of journalist. He got left behind when Spacer's Choice pulled out. And I guess no one's coming to get him.
And why'd he get left behind?
He didn't tell me and I didn't ask. I'm his bartender, not his human resources rep. If you believe the chatter, a lot of good folks got left behind, and a lot of bad folks made it out. Sometimes that's all there is to it.
Alright. And what can you tell me about Leonora?
Nice lady. Been coming around a lot these past few months. She isn't with Sublight, but seems to know the lay of the land better than anyone. She spends most of her days drinking alone. I think she's looking to hire someone. If you're open to a side gig.
Do you know if she spoke with Nakimanto at all?
Now that you mention it, I thought I saw those two sharing stories over a pint. Didn't think twice about it. I don't speak ill of the dead, but Leonora deserves better company. That Lucky was no good for her.
Oh, really? Well, thanks positive.
What are friends for, eh?
Alright. That's enough, I suppose.
You got it, bub.
Do you have any good drinks?
Don't forget to close your tab when you're done.
Let's see, maybe she has some coffee nights. And she does, kinda. I mean, most of the most expensive ones that I don't really like. Oh yeah, she also has some clothes. I guess weapon parts, yeah. That might be useful. Kent's eye pressure helm. Perfect for quite sensitive and delicate tasks. Note that lack of the word lawful. Oh yeah.
I don't even remember how I got here.
Okay, let's check his room first. Third floor, I think she said. Should be somewhere here. Probably it. Hard to say, really. Some random dude here. Is he even alive? Doesn't really look alive. Prescott unlock. Yeah, this should be his place, yeah. Like a key slots. Day 1. Spacer's choice may have left in a hurry, but they didn't forget to lock the doors on their way out. Most of the facilities are sealed up tighter than a top runner's safe. Time to do some digging. Day 6. Got a break today. Met a scoundrel who claims to be a salesman for Spacer's choice. Sold me a key to the Office of Creative Incubation. Let's just say this guy's about as lucid as a spread in Resource Factory, but I'm spending mini's beans, so I can afford to take a chance. Day 7. It worked. Clarence Smallstein, whoever you are, I'm drinking to you tonight. Day 10. I leave his Ambrose office and journal ought to be in the Synthesis and Manufacturer Center. The bad news is it's sealed up and at the S end of the canyon. The good news is I should be able to open it from the Bigwig's admin terminal in OCI. Day 13. OCI is crawling with marauders, and I've got a few other leads to chase down. Could be nothing, but my gut tells me there is more to this place than a missing journal. Time to turn over a few rocks and see what crawls out. I'm leaving the OCI key in the safe. The combo is 4815. I'm surprised that nobody opened it. Preserved eye, carefully preserved eyeball. Most intact. Why would he need it? Maybe to scan actually somewhere. Why would I have this sound? We found an eyeball in Lucky's room that apparently grants access to the Office of Creative Incubation Gorgon. According to Lucky's notes, the administrative terminal in OCI should unseal the way to Olivia's Ambrose office in the Synthesis and Manufacturing Center. Yeah, I guess. Lot of different trash. I'm quite surprised that nobody took everything. Was my rifle 3. 26. Oh, the same one that I'm using actually. Yeah, nothing new here. Okay, time to speak with the others and leave this place.
Quit staring. I ain't here for your entertainment. Watch your step. Von Hoffman sees everything.
What that is?
Jerome would have loved
Oh,
this place.
that's Leonard.
You don't look like one of the salvagers, no? Don't really seem like the type. You've got the look of someone who's traveled far to get here and whose journey is far from over.
And what makes you say that?
Confidence. The scavengers around here, they're faking it. You're the real deal. I don't know if you're bound for the old ruins, but in case you are, can you look into something? I'd do it myself, but of course, the marauders would eat me alive.
Well, depends on what you need.
Looking for something out there. Been paying Sublight to help me, but they haven't made much progress.
Well, Sublight wouldn't turn over a rock unless there was sewage underneath it.
Well put. My husband and I worked on Gorgon during the good times. Jerome was on maintenance duty. I cleaned out test tubes till they sparkled.
And where is Jerome now?
Nowhere good, that's for sure. In his final hours, Gorgon was a war zone. Violence broke out in the labs. The hills were full of marauders. You couldn't take a leisurely stroll without an armed escort. When the order came through to evacuate, non-essential personnel drew a lottery to see who would board the first wave of ships. Jerome won. I lost. As soon as I wasn't looking, Jerome switched our tickets and pushed me to the front of the line. I got to leave. Jerome stayed behind. I never saw him again.
Maybe he's still alive, who knows? But interesting, so the mess started with already place being overrun by marauders, so they maybe started the problem. So what brings you back to Gorgon then?
A broken heart, that's what. This place is greedy. It took my Jerome, and it would have taken me too. I just want one thing back. His old hip flask. I gave it to him the day we signed our marriage contract, and he carried it wherever he went. I know it's still here.
Well, I could keep an eye out for that flask.
You'd really do that for me? Law, and I'll bet you're worth 10 of those sublight sprats. I don't have much, but if you help me, there's a little set aside for the occasion. Jerome used to drink with his buddies in a small kitchen opposite the maintenance shed. Might be a good place to check first.
Well, we'll see. I want to ask you something first.
Yeah?
Did you know Lucky Montoya?
That old flirt? Yeah, I let him buy me a drink or two. He talked my ear off about exciting jobs he'd done. All lies, I'm sure. He fell asleep with his head on my shoulder. That man had baggage like you wouldn't believe. I didn't think anyone could be lonelier than me.
Was he depressed?
He put on quite a front, but I think he was weary. Like he'd seen too much and had too little to show for it. Guess we were kindred spirits in a way.
Did he mention anything about the Gorgon research facility?
He bragged about having the key to some sort of maintenance area in one of the old buildings. I never saw it, so I just assumed he was talking himself up. He also asked if I wanted to see something gross and slimy he kept in his room, but I declined, politely.
That's probably exactly the same. That's all. Thank you for your time.
Sure thing. My condolences if you two were close.
Likewise. See you. Okay, that I have now. And there's also a local guy that was left behind. His old timer, guess he's somewhere here and should be not that young.
You're a humbug, Trixie, and worse, a thief.
I can't steal what's lawfully mine, you tangle-footed dimwit.
Bring it up, you two. I've heard more than enough of your shit for one day.
That was my salvage, Trixie. You had no right to it then, and you've no right to it now.
What's going on here?
A disagreement between professionals. None of your business.
I risked my life sneaking around Marauders to claim that wreck. And I didn't see your name on it.
Now you've done it. Eat fist!
All right, that's enough! This is a family establishment! You want to make a mess? You make it outside!
But this was personal, Lex. It's a question of salvage. That wreck was gonna make me a fortune.
Well, technically that's business, not personal.
Hey, didn't I warn you about sticking your nose where it doesn't belong?
It's the same fight every day. 5 years we've been at this, and we still can't agree on how to properly tag salvage. Now you two listen, this is my place. While you're in the Sprat Shack, you'll sit quietly, or I'll forbid you to come here at all. Is that understood?
Fair's fair. I'll have a stout, and we'll settle this later on our own terms.
It's no good to leave a fight unresolved. If I don't do something, these two are gonna be at each other's throats.
Whatever makes them fancy, I would say. And what do you propose?
Would you do me a favor and weigh in as a third party? I can use an unbiased set of eyes on the problem, and an outsider like you fits the bill.
So you want me to decide the drunken argument?
If you wouldn't mind.
Fine, I'll give it a whirl.
Freddy, Trixie, go on and make your case to the generous stranger.
I'll start, seeing as I'm the one who's been most wronged in this equation.
Alright, go on.
So, just up the road and due east of here, there's a shipwreck lodged in the mountainside, right? I staked my claim on that wreck. Then I wandered in for a drink. An hour later, Trixie swaggers in bragging about her salvage. Ugh, the nerve of some people.
And what's your side of the story, Trixie?
When I found the shipwreck, there were no salvage mark. See, the whole area was teeming with bloodthirsty marauders. So I snuck around and added my tag, clear as day so no drunken idiots could claim the salvage out from under me, Freddy.
For the record, when I heard the marauders coming, I left. Trixie must have set her mark down after me.
Well, Jim Fingers thoughtfully.
Quit leading the prosecution, Hullhead. Anyway, that's my story, ma'am.
And what mark did you leave on the salvage, Trixie?
I drew next in the dirt, with my toe.
Not much. Couldn't the marauders have walked over it by now, or the wind blown it away?
Wouldn't surprise me in the least, but that doesn't mean it ain't mine.
In all my years, I've never heard a more contentious argument. I don't envy your shoulders for bearing the weight of responsibility. You've heard it from them both. So, who gets the salvage?
Oh. What a waste. Well, she at least did something. He just, oh yeah, that's my stuff there, then I will go and just drink instead of actually, well, get it. So that's his loss, I would say. Trixie claimed the salvage, it's hers.
Thank you. Law, it's hard to get a fair trial in this sprat-fucked colony.
You'll pay for this. I don't know how, and I'm not sure when, but just you wait, and maybe it'll happen. Someday.
Sure, buddy.
Here's a 6-pack on the house, plus your fee. Maybe now we'll finally get some peace around here for a change.
I wouldn't count on that. Well, does this happen often?
A little too often if you ask me, but that's the sublight way. Anything worth doing is worth fighting over.
Yeah, criminals. I'm done here. So, where's the guy? It's all girls. Where should be the guy? This is not him.
You
here for salvage or merchandise?
This is the best joint in the system.
Are you my agent on the ground?
Sorry?
I've been sent to meet a certain someone about merchandise. They're supposed to use a secret code phrase.
Can't help you. I'm just here to drink.
That's the code phrase. It is you.
Quiet down. You're making a scene.
Okay. In this place. And some hidden stuff. Oh, I don't need any of this. And someone's stash, so okay. Oh. Let's go, what? There's one very specific spot here. It's probably her boss. Or maybe not. But the zone looks the same.
You here for salvage or merchandise?
I'm not sure where to find the game. Let me see. Bartender in the spread scent and like Montoya. The third floor, yeah. Yeah, I don't remember what name she mentioned. The girl I found, the guy, if it's not the same, this dude, I guess it's someone else. Wherever he is. Always can buy more coffee nights.
Who's this now? Wonder if they
Roscoe.
could... Nah, who am I kidding?
That's maybe him.
Holy shit, a fresh face. Haven't seen your like in years. Don't know what brought you to the most dangerous corner of this solar system, pal, but you're welcome here. Oh, you talked to Lex yet? She tell you to keep it civil? You wouldn't guess to talk to her, but that lady's got a mean left hook.
I talked to her. She mentioned you were some kind of a journalist.
Some kind. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Got into reporting thinking I was gonna be some sort of public intellectual. What a joke. Spent 95% of my time playing stenographer to the board, and the rest writing puff pieces on the chairman's latest beard trim. Real life and death shit.
How did Byzantium journalists end up stuck in this backwater?
When the project fell apart, Spacer's Choice refused to extract me. They left me here to rot. Listen, I hate asking for handouts, but my back's against the wall here. If you're going back out there, do you think you'd be willing to do an old bastard a small favor?
No, details first, promises later.
Told you I was a journalist, right? I was here on a story back when Project Gorgon was active. I was doing an interview series for Spacer's Choice. Recorded them all on these little portable phonographs. But when everything fell to shit, Spacer's Choice wouldn't let me leave. Terms of my reporting contract unmet, they said.
So you hid them, and now you need me to get them for you. That's about covered, right?
Right on the money. Look at me, I'm no fighter. I've never even touched a gun. But you're just the right amount of rough around the edges. Help me get my recordings back so I can finally get the hell out of here.
So, why would you stash the recordings?
Someone had been trying to steal them since the day my assistant and I started interviewing. Couldn't even keep them in my safe. They always found a way in. So I took to hiding them all over the fucking asteroid. Thought I was so clever. What a fool I was.
You also mentioned an assistant. Where are they now?
Oh, Georgie? Yeah, she helped me with interviews. A real whiz with the portable recorder tech, too. When things got crazy, I shoved her onto the last ship off Gorgon. With any luck, she's safe and comfortable in Byzantium. She tried every which way to stay, but it was my contract keeping us here, not hers. Didn't seem fair she'd have to suffer just because I made a bad deal.
Understandable. But why not just forget the contract and leave?
Oh, I've tried, make no mistake. I've caught a couple of rides out with sublight folks. But the board's fixers always send me right back. And I'm not about to stand toe-to-toe with marauders just to fulfill a line item on a contract.
Well, it's a lucky day then. I'll get those recordings for you.
No shit? That's downright civilized of you. All right. One of them I stashed in the Office of Creative Incubation, in the projector room on the 3rd floor. I gave another to my friend Birdie to keep in her apartment, just outside OCI's upper entrance.
That I can check. Got it. Next.
You'll find another in the chem lab. It's in the main lab storage room.
Okay. Others?
The final one is in human inquiry and auditing. It's tucked behind a pipe in observation room B.
Observation room? Wouldn't someone have seen you?
What with the test subjects running loose, the researchers were surprisingly unobservant.
Understandable. Got it. I will be back.
Strength to your sword arm, friend. And thank you.
Sword arm. Well, I can deal without swords. There's sprints everywhere here. Like, a lot of sprints.
What's the story with this place anyhow?
Used to be a shipping warehouse. Supplies came in, deadly chemicals went out.
Who told you that?
I worked here back in the day.
You're pulling my leg.
Nope, it's true.
Okay. I have all the possible information and items I need. Time to leave this place. Oh yeah.
Getting the goods?
No goods.
No? So what's the map? Oh yeah, that's not that small one. Smaller than Monarch, but still quite big. There's one thing, that's probably this incubation place. That's some faraway place. In any case, a lot of facilities and laboratories. Yeah, that will take some time to clear it. At least it's somewhat more apparent. Because I have access everywhere in terms of, well, whoever's not happy with my access, they probably marauders. Or some other things. It'll be fine. Probably will be a lot of gunfire. In any case, let's finish for now then. We'll continue tomorrow. I just got safe inside there, so it should be fine. We can go and explore the place tomorrow. So, thank you for watching. And the alien's supposed to be New World, but New World kinda died yesterday, suddenly, according to devs. So, yeah, I'm not sure about that, we'll see. In any case, thank you for watching, see you next time.